G'day friends, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. So today is something a little bit different where I'm joining a group of demonstrators from around the world, and we're going to be hopping along for our very first Night Angels blog hop. So each month we'll be hopping along together, and each month we'll have a different theme. So September is all about the lovely new mini catalogue that's been released, and I'll be playing with the Garden Walk 6x6 DSP along with the So Sincere stamp set. I like this stamp set. It's full of lovely sentiments and I love the font in it. Okay, so that's what I'll be playing with. So at the bottom of my post will be a link to everyone hopping along. So all you have to do is just click on that link, okay? And the card measurements will be below that. Okie dokie. So we'll bring in our kit and we'll start playing, eh? Now the colours I've taken from the DSP, and our base card is Calypso Coral, which has already been pre-scored, but of course I don't have my bone folder, so we'll just use a thumb to burnish it. Okay, so that's done. Then I've pre-done the inside for our card, so we'll do that and get that piece out of the way. So I've just used a scrap piece of the DSP and stuck it to the side of a piece of basic white. And if you wanted to, you could always stamp an image, but if I've got DSP left over, I always use the DSP. Then what we're going to do is bring in a piece of Poppy Parade, and we're going to bring in a piece of the DSP and our trimmer. So I'm just going to grab our trimmer. Sorry about that. And what we're going to do now, for those of you that know me, I love to chop our DSP. So we're going to randomly cut this strip. Have I cut that too short? Blow me down, I have to. Alright, just bear with me, eh? So, can't believe I did that. Okay, so, alright, I must have had it chopped at the right size. So what we're going to do is randomly chop this piece of DSP. And I think we'll do it into 3 pieces, eh? Just like that. And I want to keep our patterns correct, or in order. I think sometimes it looks better if it's in order. And what we're going to do is stick these pieces to there like that. Okie doke. But we're going to leave a piece between them. The glue. I mean, a little bit of the Poppy Parade showing between each piece. If you wanted to, you don't have to chop your DSP. you could have just stuck it down as one whole piece. And I'm going to leave a narrow border showing along the left side, and we're going to leave a narrow border showing in between each side. If you wanted to, you could always have alternate the DSP, but we're just going to do it the one way. Now, if your DSP is too wide, don't chop off from the inside sides. Chop off from the two outer pieces, because otherwise you're going to lose your patterns, and we don't want that. So when I stick them together, I make sure that our patterns are matched up. So when you're chopping, if it's too wide, you're going to chop from this side or that side. Okay. This is a very easy card, but I always think it sort of can pack a punch depending what you're using. It's one of my favourite layouts actually. There you go. So all our patterns all matching in nicely. Then we'll put some glue on the back of this. And we're going to bring in a piece of basic white, making sure it's nice and straight, and we're just gonna stick this panel to our basic white layer, and that looks pretty straight. Okay, so that's done. And once we've done that, we're then going to stick this panel or this layer to our Calypso Coral base card. Making sure it's nice and straight, and then gently pressing down. So that's basically our card nearly finished. So we're going to bring in our brand new modern label punch, and a scrap of paper, basic white, and we're going to punch. Put that aside. I'm just fixing up the sides here. It's a nice shape, this. And we're going to have it running this way, eh? Then we're going to bring in our stamp set, and we're going to be playing with, or stamping this sentiment here. And we're going to stamp that in Poppy Parade, just to bring it to the front. I'm hoping it will pop the card. So just tap, tap, tap. Now I'm stamping off onto scrap paper first. That's just me, so that I know that I've got it straight. Okay. And if not, I can adjust. So just bear with me. It might go out of eyesight for a little bit. Oh, that's pretty good for me. Then we'll grab our Stampin' Dimensionals, and we'll pop a couple on the back. And we're just going to pop this on our card. Now, if you wanted to, you could zigzag ribbon across the back here, but we're just going to leave it straight, or as is. So that's done. Now, I forgot to order the twine, I think it is, or the ribbon that goes with it. Yeah, the braided trim. So I'm just going to use the white baker's twine from the Essentials pack, which is in the annual catalogue. So I've just wrapped 2 pieces of, I've mucked that up. All I've done is folded it in half because I want to do a double bow. Now, everyone does double bows a little bit different. This is how I do mine. Just like that. Grab our scissors. And I just cut there, and I'll just chop that extra off. Bring in a glue dot, mini glue dot. And all we're going to do, sticky devils they are, stick that down there like that, and bring in our lovely new Bloomin' Pearls. Now I think they're Pretty Peacock, Petal Pink, Gold, and I think this is Garden Green. Okay, I'll grab our Take a Pick tool. I'll just use a couple of the big ones, I think. Put one there. I'll just grab a little one, put it there. And that is our card for today. So I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a very easy one. But as I said, one with a lot of potential. Just change your products around and you'll have a brand new card. So don't forget to click on the links below to follow